Jim joins us from Washington, D.C. Jim, good morning. How are you?
Dan, it's been a while. How are you? I'm doing fine.
I'm great. Here was a question that we had, and this was the consensus question to ask you. Have you ever had a moment where you actually feared for your life due to the weather conditions?
Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, I kind of know what to expect being a meteorologist, or at least I like to think so anyway. What I typically get is what I'm expecting. I mean, lightning's the thing that scares me the most. Lightning, you don't get a second chance with lightning, Dan.
No. Have you been hit by lightning?
I have not, but I've been pretty darn close.
What's the weather like in Washington, D.C. this morning?
25 degrees, wind chill 16, skies darkening and waiting for what's probably going to be a 25 to 30-inch snowfall here in downtown Washington, which could be their most ever. I mean, you're talking about records that go back to the 1800s. How about that?
But do you want that? Now, as somebody who does this for a living, you're an entertainer. I mean, you want the conditions like that, right?
Well, I mean, I'm a weather guy at heart because I fell in love with the weather. Okay. Yes, I want people to be safe and home and out of harm's way, but the meteorologist in me absolutely wants to see Mother Nature at her worst. Absolutely.
What's the best look that you ever had in bad conditions? Do you remember what the scenario was?
February 15th, 2015, thunder snow. Not once, not twice, not three times, but six episodes of it. And, the rest is history. That's my Super Bowl win, Dan. That's my Super Bowl win.
What's that sound like?
What's what sound like?
When you have the thunder?
Oh, I mean, it's hard to describe. It's like an out-of-body experience. I can't just kind of come up with it off the cuff. I have to be in it, experiencing it, having it happen to me. But, this is probably the deepest conversation I've had with you, just for the record. It isn't just a straight Jim, so tell me about the weather in Charlotte. It's let's get into the inner workings of Jim Cantore here.
I wanted to get to know the real Jim Cantore here.
Well, you know him well.
Tell me what's going to happen in Charlotte for the NFC title game.
I mean, right now they're looking at freezing rain. I think a quarter to a half inch is very possible. During the day today, they're going to change to snow tonight. Snow showers through noon tomorrow. It looks like the Cardinals have a flight that gets in late in the day, which will give them time to take care of Douglas International and get that airport and those runways open. But we're threading a very thin line here with the weather. I mean, if they don't get those runways cleared, you can't land a plane.
Oh boy,
we'll see.
We do have some audio of Jim. This was 2015 and thunder snow. Seton, if you'd play that for the audience, please.
Oh, yes! 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 We got it, baby! We got it! We got it! Woo! Woo! We got it! Yes! Listen to that! Listen to that! Oh, baby! We just got it!
You asked me what it sounds like. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here was the problem. I couldn't hear it because you were yelling. Did you hear that? Did you? You were like Kirk Cousins there. You like that? You like that?
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
But that's me. You know what? Here's the deal. I'm actually predicting thunder snow here in Washington, D.C. I think there'll be about a half a dozen states that get thunder snow out of this thing at least.
Jim Cantore is predicting thunder snow. By the way, what are you benching these days?
Oh, you know me, Dan. I'm up to about 350 right now.
That's what I 10
thought.
Reps. That's what I thought. Are you going to Rio for the Olympics?
That's a good question. We're still discussing that. Of course, I would enjoy doing that. Because there's always weather, there's always impacts. It's Summer Olympics for us, but it's really their fall season, if you will.
Give me the most boring city weather-wise.
San Diego.
That's why everybody wants to live there.
San Diego.
Okay, give me the city that has the best weather. If you're a meteorologist.
So best in terms of what? Nothing happening? Or best in terms
everything.
Of like prank?
No, that there's always variety. There's something to talk about because it's big business in local news.
You know, it's probably going to be Boston. Boston. How about Oklahoma City? I think that their tornado threat, they get it all. Oklahoma City. I'm going to go with Oklahoma City. Tornadoes, blizzards, windstorms, dust storms, floods, you name it.
But do they have thunder snow?
They have had it. Absolutely.
Be safe, as always. And
thanks, brother, man.
Yeah, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, Jim.
I appreciate it, Dan, always.
All right, that's Jim Cantore of the Weather Channel.